Good morning, Friendship Village of Dublin. Welcome to the morning show. I'm your host and fitness specialist, Mikey, coming to you live from the Ash Run courtyard or patio. I'm not sure what you call this little area, but it is beautiful. It's right next to the gym, right outside the restaurant here. So yeah, coming to you live from here. Today I'm going to be sharing my top 3 balance exercises. But before we do that, let's look at the weather and what's going on around the village this week. So we're going to be in the mid to high 80s all week, it looks like. And then we have chances of rain later in the week. Not very high chances, but they are certainly there. So things going around the village this week. Today we have a presentation on beekeeping at 1 o'clock in the Murfield room. You could sign up for that on Touchdown or at the front desk. Then tomorrow we have our regular town hall meeting at 10 o'clock in the Murfield room. And then Wednesday, we got quite a few things going on Wednesday. It's Wellness Wednesday, of course, so we are doing a outdoor stretch class. I'll be leading that class, and we're doing that in the Brandywine courtyard. And that'll be at 11 o'clock, so you can sign up on Touchdown for that. It's at the regular stretch time. So come out to the Brandywine courtyard and check that out. Next on Wednesday, we have the scholarship ceremony at 2 o'clock in the Murfield room. That's always one residents really enjoy, so go check that out. You could RSVP on Touchdown or at the front desk for that one as well. And then later on Wednesday, we have the summer concert series. We have the Slate Ridge Bluegrass Band playing at 7 o'clock, and they'll be playing outside the main entrance. And then Thursday, we have a life care presentation. It's called Food is the Drug, Exercise is the Medicine at 10 o'clock in the Murfield room. Kristen Mathis, Jill D, and myself will be presenting on that topic there. So come and check that out on Thursday at 10 o'clock in the Murfield room. And then Friday, I have my big bocce tournament. We're starting that at 9 a.m. And it's not too late to join. And if you need a partner, let me know. We probably have a couple people that might need a partner as well. So come give me a call, shoot me an email, or come see me at Regular Bocce. And then let's take a look at our trips and tours we have going on this week. So on Tuesday, we have a trip to the Tanger Outlets. We have a Tanger Outlet shuttle. That's Tuesday at 1 p.m. Meet at the main entrance. And then Wednesday, there's Franklin Park and East Market. So we're departing at 9:15 outside the main entrance. They're going to explore the community garden at Franklin Park and have lunch at the East Market. And the cost of lunch is on your own. And then there's a Canton day trip on Friday, departing early at 8 a.m. There are spots still available, so go try to sign up for that. And then this week for special art offerings, we have an open studio with Anne on the 10th and 11th at 10:30 and 1. And then open studio with Jim Wednesday at 9:30. Crafting in Waterford Wednesday at 2 o'clock in the Waterford Cafe. We have summer ceramics too. It's a 4-week course, it looks like, and that's Thursday the 13th at 10 a.m. And then we have watercolor painting with Jean on Friday at 1 o'clock in the art studio there. All right. I think that's just about all we have going on through the week here. So I'm going to get set up here. I'm going to go through my top 3 balance exercises. So whenever you're performing balance exercises, make sure you have a sturdy support to hold on to, like a sturdy chair, not a chair on wheels. So you want a sturdy chair or counter, or you could do it at the bars in either of the gyms. So for the first balance exercises, I'm going to make sure you can see my feet here, but you want to start holding on to your support. And my number 1 balance exercise is the tandem stand. So we're going to get one foot in front of the other, and we're going to try to go heel to toe to perform this one. So you can see my feet down here. The heel's right to the toe, and it's in a nice straight line. And then what I like to do is a fingertip progression. So I'll start holding on tight, then go to fingertips, then slowly start taking fingers away. And then you stop the progression once you feel a challenge on your balance. Once you start to feel those ankles wobble, that's probably a good place to stop. So whether that's 3 fingers on, 2 fingers on, 1, or if you do it without holding on, you stop the progression there when you feel that wobble, that challenge on your balance. So what do you do if this is too tough for you? So how do we regress this a little bit? So one way is to do an offset stance here. So you see my feet aren't touching. There's in a little split stance here a little bit, so increases your base of support, so it makes it a little bit easier for you to do that. And then you would go through the same hand progression, start with fingertips, slowly start taking them away. And then if you can, you'll just hover your hands over your support like that. And then once that starts to become too easy and you can do it without holding on, really try to get that heel right to the toe. Nice straight line, just like that. Make sure your posture is always good here and your eyes are up. A lot of people want to look down at their feet. That's going to throw off your balance. Try and stay nice and tall. Keep your eyes up. So what happens when this becomes too easy and you want to make it a little more challenging? So of course, without holding on and trying to increase the duration, so do it for longer. So if you could do it for 30 seconds, maybe try to increase to 45. If you do 45 seconds, maybe increase to a minute. And then once you could do it for a very long time and it's not that much of a challenge anymore, you could throw some other variations in there to make it more challenging, like head turns, like looking to the left and right. Or you could do a weight shift. So you'll shift your weight to the front foot and then shift to the back foot. All right, so that's my number 1 in the balance exercise, the tandem stance. Make sure when you're doing it, you do with both feet set up. So once with your left foot in front, once with your right foot in front. And then my number 2 is going to be the single leg stance. So what you're going to do is use your support. We're going to lift one foot up just off the ground. And then go through your same hand progression. Start with fingertips, slowly start taking them away. And then some of you will probably look at me like I'm crazy, like you can or could never do that. And so what do we do if that's too challenging, too hard? So start, same kind of setup, holding on to your support, feet about shoulder width apart. And then I want you to slide your right toes back to set up a kickstand. See at the bottom of your screen there? Actually here, it looks like my name tag was blocking my feet this whole time. So let me get that out of there, make sure you can see me. So we're going to do a kickstand right behind you, so your toes in the ground, heels up high. So try to get most of your weight into that foot, that flat foot. And then you'll go through that same hand progression. Start with fingertips, slowly start taking them away. And then if you can, we'll hover your hands over the bar or over your chair or over the counter, wherever you're at. Yeah, all right. So what if you can do the single leg without holding on, and that's starting to become too easy? Well, you're at a pretty advanced level, and then you could throw some of the same things we did with the tandem stance. You could do the head turns. You see that throwing my balance off a little bit already. And you could also look up and down. Or another one I like to do is flip one palm up towards your face and then focus your eyes on one of the lines in your palm. All right, relax that. And let me jump back to the tandem stance just because my feet may have been blocked by the name card there for the first part. So just to refresh on the tandem stance, heel to toe. Nice straight line. Make sure you have good posture. We're holding on to your support, and then we'll go through that hand progression. Start with fingertips, slowly start taking fingers away until you feel the challenge on your balance. Once that ankles start to wobble around, you stop that progression and hang on there. So what if that's too tough? You can't really manage that or do that with the heel to toe. So holding on to your support, you could split your stance a little bit. So a little offset stance, so your feet are like this instead of heel to toe, straight line like that. So that increases your base of support, makes it a little bit easier. So we'll do the same thing there with your hand progression. And on this, make sure you do both sides. So one round with your left foot in front, one round with your right foot in front. And then a little refresher on the single leg. If you can do the single leg, great. Do that hand progression. If you can't do that single leg, holding that up very well, we can do the kickstand. So you're sending one foot back, toes in the ground, heels up high towards the ceiling. Chest proud, eyes up, go through your hand progressions. Yeah, just like that. And then once you can do that without holding on for a little while, and it starts to feel easier, then try to go back and do it with raising that foot up off the ground. All right, so my number one is tandem stance, number 2 single leg stance, and then number 3 is just going to be walking. So walking is very important for balance. Being sedentary is in no way going to help your balance at all. So you want to be up and moving. Up and moving, that's going to prevent muscles from atrophying. So definitely get up, get walking, walk every single day. If you can't walk for very long durations, you get tired easily, just do what you can. Or also the new step is another good option too. So try out the new step. We have 3 down in the Ashburn gym and 2 down in the Brandywine gym, so you can almost always get on one of those. And I have one more bonus exercise I'm going to throw in, and may not surprise some of you. It's going to be the sit to stand. So this is going to be an important one for building your leg strength. If you don't have any strength, your balance is not going to be any good. So we need sit to stand is a big important exercise. Once you can't get out of a chair, life becomes a lot harder. So the classic sit to stand without holding on, cross your arms on your chest, bring your shoulders forward slightly, and then come up nice and tall. And then the important part here, I want you to come down slow and controlled. So trying not to plop down, nice and slow and controlled. So what if that's too tough? You can't get up without doing a little push off. So the next step would be to use the arms of the chair to help get you out. Other than that, it's the same. Bring your shoulders slightly forward, come up nice and tall, and then still slow and controlled coming down. Make those muscles work. And then once that gets a little easier, or even if this is, let's regress this a little bit. If it's too tough to even push out from the arms of the chair, you could either stack up some chairs like the gym chairs we have down here, or you can use the bar that we have down at the gyms for a little assist. So that would be the regression there. So progressing from the arms or the bar would be pushing off the knees, so coming forward slightly all the way up, and then still slow and controlled coming down. Once that starts getting easy, try doing it without holding on. But sit to stand is an important one, building leg strength, and it's something you do just about every day and something you want to continue to be able to do. So sit to stand is really good for that. So we also have a lot of classes. Pretty much all our classes are going to help you with balance. If you really want to focus on balance, I would start with the Balance Basics class that we have Thursdays at 2 o'clock in Brandywine Fitness. I lead that class, and we also have BYOB Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays at 9 o'clock, which is a little bit more advanced than the Balance Basics. So if you're not sure where to start, I would start at Balance Basics, and then we can take it from there. So what happens if those don't work in your schedules? You can't make it to the 9 o'clock or you can't make it to the 2 o'clock on Thursdays. Well, we have options online for you. So on channel 1851, we have workout videos that play all week. A lot of them coincide with our regular classes, so if you wake up late and you're not able to make it down to the regular class, you can just pop on channel 1851 and do the class in your pajamas. Or if you're looking for balance heavy, we do the balance basics class on channel 1851 on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 10 a.m. So you can check those out on 1851 there. And then we have the regular Monday, Wednesday, Friday BYOB at 9 o'clock as well. So those coincide with our regular class. So that's in case you can't make it to class that day, you're running late, or if class happens to be canceled that day, you can still get the benefits of that class by doing it at home on TV. So what happens if these times don't work for you? You can't stick to that schedule. You want to do things kind of on your own terms, on your own schedule. Well, on our FED YouTube, we have, I think it's more than 27 workout videos now, but we have 27 plus workout videos, and there's also other stuff you can find on our YouTube channel as well. So how do you access our YouTube channel to get to those exercise videos? So you could do it from your phone, your tablet, or your desktop computer. I'd recommend if you have like an iPad, I would do it from there if you're trying to watch a video, just so it's a little bit bigger, shows up a little bit bigger than your phone. So we're gonna do this all through Touchtown. So you'll go to your Touchtown app on your device or tablet. So click on Touchtown, and then we're gonna scroll through those modules till you see FED YouTube module on your device. It has a yellow TV icon. So click on FED YouTube, and then from there you can go over and click YouTube workout videos, and it'll take you right to our playlist of all our workout videos on there. We have a ton of them. We have all kinds of different workouts, and we have 2 balance basics videos. We have lots of BYOB balance videos, and all kinds of stretch and anything that coincides with our regular classes. We have it on here as well at your convenience. So you can do this at any time. And this is just showing a little bit on how to go through, see our most recent videos. You could also go and pull up the morning show from our YouTube channel as well on here. So if you go through our videos, you'll see our most recent videos, and usually some of our most recent videos are the morning show. So how do you do that same thing but on your desktop? So on your desktop, as you probably know, it's a little different accessing Touchtown. You go through the web browser, going to communityapps.com, but then after that, it's the same exact steps. So let's go through it one more time. Just a little refresher here. So you're at communityapps.com. It'll look a little bit different than this, but you'll see these same kind of modules. So look for FED YouTube module, click on that, and then click on workout videos, and it'll take you to that playlist there, and then you can scroll through those videos and find the one you're looking for and play it right there from your desktop, tablet, or device. All right, and that's all I got for you today. Thanks for joining me today on the morning show. We'll see you next week. Thanks, bye.